Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for tuning into the Detailers Lab. I figured I'd give you guys a little update. It's a pretty exciting update. We've been super swamped at the shop. Those of you who are subscribed, and I thank you guys who are subscribed, who have liked the page and are involved in the page. We've just been super busy. So you guys have probably been like, hey man, where's all the videos? I've been swamped at the shop. I'm not really slowing down. I'm just kind of sacrificing the time to do the next string of videos. So we still have the sealant test that's going on. I'm kind of wrapping that thing down. We're getting towards the end of it. I think I've got a week here to do the final wash, and then I'm gonna hit it with give it a degreaser bath and really see what breaks down and kind of crown the winner of that test. We've got IGL, SPS, Tax Systems, Biotech, Geon, Optimum's in there, so we're kind of running down, and we're gonna finish that one off. It's a cool little test. It's an eye opener, but we want to really get to the next stage and phase of testing, which is ceramic coating. So basically, what's going on is I purchased a test vehicle. I didn't buy it just for the testing. It was a great deal, but it's going to be my test car, and I've got my other two cars. So we're going to be doing a string of ceramic coating testings. Now, what these tests are going to include is chemical resistance, pH resistance. So we're going to be throwing sodium hydroxide, heavy acids. We're going to be throwing some caustic materials at these coatings. And that's one reason why I bought a test car, because if it messes up the trim or something, I'm not really going to worry about it. We're going to try to control it, though, keep it as professional and controlled as possible. We don't want to damage anything, but we want to see how these coatings work. We're going to do surface tension tests, so marring and scratching, swirling, things like that. Water spotting tests. I'm going to literally just take reclaimed water, which is from my sprinkler, and just let it hit the car and see which resist water spotting, mineral etching the best. So it's a very in-depth test that I'm doing. I'm in Florida, so it's incredibly just aggressive here. The atmosphere, the minerals and everything, it's a great place to test coatings. And we're really gonna put these coatings through the ringer and see which ones really hold up and who's real and who's fake. Because unfortunately, in this industry, there are tons of products that are the same, that, like, ingredients-wise are literally the same, but have a different label and a different price tag. So we are going to kind of bust or open some can of worms or do something. We're gonna do some myth busting. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. We're just gonna do some eye-opening tests. These coating tests will be done in phases. So basically, the first one I'm doing is just a 1 year. It's just a real basic 1 year coatings. I'll show you what we're using. I have one more that I'm waiting for because I wanted to include them because they're a pretty big name. But basically, what we've got, these are all coatings that I've used or have used. Geon 1, which you can see I have yet to use that, so I have no idea what to expect. That's Geon's 1 year coating. We have Tax System Top Coat 1.0, which you can see I use that. It is a great coating, but I want to see how it holds up against some competition. We have Clear Finish Secure. You may or may not have heard of it. They have a lot of great products. I enjoy using many of them. I have used their coating, so we want to see how that holds up. We have SB3 Solo. The label came off because I guess the glue wasn't that good. This is supposed to be a spray coating, but the sprayers always get clogged, so that's something I threw in there. So we basically have these four. Now, the last one I'm waiting to come in from Sky's the Limit Car Care is CarPro Gliss. So that's going to be the last 1 year coating in that test. So we're testing 5. So CarPro Gliss, SP3 Solo, Clear Finish Secure, Geon 1, and Tax System Top Coat 1.0. We are going to do, and this is kind of cool and exciting for some people, we're going to do the same test with 2 years. So we're going to pick a group of 2 year coatings and do those. And then we're doing our 2 final tests, which are multi-year single layer. So we're going to do any coating that's basically 3 to 5 years. That's just 1 layer. So we're going to do a coating like Tax System Sparkle Plus, SB3 Alpha, Geon Flash. Again, these are coatings that I use, but I would like to know what you guys would like to see. So if there's certain coatings especially on the pro level or the multi-year level, let me know. Now the pro one, I'm gonna be limited to. I'm gonna have to network out and get my hands on some stuff, but I plan on doing a couple different tests with products. I wanna get my hands on some G-Technique, some Ceramic Pro, and see how these do. Now the pro one, I've used all these coatings. They're all pretty awesome, but again, we are going to determine who's the makers and who's the fakers. So the pro one, we're gonna have Geon Mohs Plus, which is a 7 to 8 year. We're gonna have IGL Kenzo, which is a 4 to 5 year. We're gonna have OptiCoat Pro Plus, which is a 7 year. We're gonna have SB3 Trinity, which is a 7 year. And we're gonna have Tax System Climax, which is a 5 to 6 year. And I think I'm gonna throw SPS Graphene in there. Although it's not a pro grade coating, a lot of people are talking about graphene, so we wanna throw it in there. So, and for the most part, the manufacturers that I'm using, you know, IGL, you know, Geon, it's gonna be the same across the board, just different longevity. So like in the single layer, multi-year test, we're gonna have OptiCoat Pro, okay? And we're gonna do SPS Graphene, but just 1 layer, to see how these hold up and how they perform. It's really cool, it's really exciting. It's coming from a source that's non-biased. I'm just gonna call it like I see it. I will probably get some people mad, but I think it's something that we need to see. As far as the preparation goes, I am going to record all the preparation. As soon as Gliss comes in, I'm gonna do it on one of my cars. I'm probably gonna honestly strip the sealant off after this week and just do it on my Dodge Journey. No polishing, I don't want anyone saying, oh, you used the wrong polish, so that's why the coating was rejected. No, I'm just gonna wash it, I'm gonna do fallout, I'm gonna clay it, I'm gonna acid wipe it, I'm gonna rewash it, I'm gonna do a prep wipe with isopropyl alcohol and just coat it and just go from there. I could use specific brand products, but that would get really expensive, and I honestly don't think it's necessary. Chemistry is chemistry and it will work. So I'm gonna stay away from polishing and just focus on cleaning, getting the surface completely decontaminated and cleansed, and I think that'll work great. So yeah, like I said, the first test here, we're gonna be filming this in a couple days. As soon as Gliss comes in, it should be in, I think, the 6th because of 4th of July. There's a little bit delayed. So we're just waiting on CarPro Gliss, and then we're gonna do the 1 year test and constantly update that. There is gonna be a wait period. We wanna wait at least 3 weeks for these to fully cure. I do have infrared lamps up there. So shortwave ones, so I've got to pull those down. But we're gonna bake them. We're gonna bake the ceramics. We're gonna let them sit for about 3 weeks, and then we're gonna start throwing chemicals at them. So we want a full cure before we really mess with anything. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to fill you guys in. Like I said, we had the wheel spinning, and we were doing a lot of videos. Things have kind of slowed down on the channel, but things have not slowed down in the shop. Today I'm just kind of resetting here, shooting this video before I get the day going. So, but yeah, I wanted to keep you guys up to speed and let you guys know what was going on. I thank you guys all for being involved in the page. I know it's a young page, it's just starting out. There's just gonna be more and more from it. Like I said, there's just times where the business still has to run, so that channel is kind of put on the back burner. But we're kind of catching up here, and I get some really cool stuff and some good content for you guys. So I do appreciate you very much for tuning in. Look for those updates coming up in the near future. Hit that like and subscribe button and hit the alert button so you can be notified when new videos are up. So I want to thank you guys. You should see some content here from me in a couple days about that first application of the 1 year ceramic coating test. So stay tuned for that. And if there's a product that you want to see featured, that you want to see tested, leave me a comment in this section. I will get my hands on it and we'll get that video up for you. So hope you guys are being safe. Hope you guys are being profitable and successful in your detailing adventures. Please tune in shortly. Like I said, we'll have that video up and look forward to hearing from you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Take care.